Okay, guys, it's about 4:45 in the morning. I slept very good yet again. Most of my stuff is cleared out. I mean, look at all this stuff. Look at all this stuff. It's a mess right now. I got the hotel for another day. Here's the vital part. The vital part is getting to Carfax, which is 45 minutes away. I have a job interview at 10. I'm going to go there early. Here's my harness, just in case they have me do cherry picker work. You know, I have a safety harness here. You know, this is what I wear when I'm up on the cherry picker. This thing goes pretty high in the warehouse to pick orders. I got my steel toes. These are steel toes, believe it or not. So most of the car is cleared out. Oh, I slept so good yet again. I've had some days where I've just slept good, over the last... It's not every night. It's like 3 out of 4 nights I'm usually sleeping pretty good. But most of the car is cleared out here. Okay, and I'll show you. Oh, I'm trying to show you. I got gloves I might keep in here. They're work gloves, but it's cold outside. Got a belt I should throw away because the buckle broke. I got some bounce. This is for laundry. But this is basically it. I got a lantern that was given to me as a gift by one of my sisters. Let's see this. Watch this. See it? See this? See that? See that down there? See how all this was, had guitars and clothes, and I had stuff in here. I still have stuff in the center console. Not too many. I have stuff in here. I got to get that out. Napkins, but some other little things. See, everything's cleared out basically. Yeah, let's look in the front. I have the cord to keep my iPhone charged. So, that's basically it. Got the center console with... Oh, those Mentos, man. Those Mentos. Those things were so good. I still have some left because when you wake up, you have that nasty, stuff in your mouth. And these things, man, when you wake up, this helps out a lot. It really does. And then I'm almost out, so I bought some more, breath kind of mints. So let's turn this off. All you gotta do is a lantern, and you shut it by pressing it down, I think. Let's go back inside. Let's take the breath mints. Okay. Let's take this light. Alright. Let's take the stuff in the back of the car. Alright. Except for the gloves. We're gonna throw away the buckle but keep the belt part. There's a dumpster right over here. I didn't throw a whole lot away just yet. I'll throw away a lot more later. There's Denny's over there. I had pancakes earlier. They were good. This place has a free breakfast at 6. So in a couple of hours, I'll have some breakfast. And then this is for my writing right here. This right here is for my writing. That's, one of the characters. It's just an avatar for a character, really. People have avatars on social media. So let's do this thing. Okay. Let's go. Okay. Just lock it right there. Oh man, this car's been good, but this is what you have to do in life sometimes, I was telling my sister before I took off up here that head gaskets don't cost a lot in cars. The thing that costs a lot actually is the labor to change a head gasket. But if you don't change a head gasket, you could blow your engine, and it's going to cost a lot more. And sometimes you're in that situation, you know. I had this staph infection. You know, I was down to $6 one time, and I had to use all my change in my cup holder, which, you know, has built up again, you know, to pay for gas that week. I was down to $6 in my checking. And I worked for a month at a place, but it was only 40 hours, you know? And then, you know, I went to find another job that had overtime because it's the holiday season. Everyone's preparing for shopping, and Black Friday just passed, you know, this past Friday. And you know, like I said, you know, I didn't want this staph infection on my right arm. I'm basically healed, but I'm still struggling to get rid of it on my left. See that? See how there's open sores, and you know, it's just those are scars. But on my left arm, this thing's been here for a while, man. So you know, when I was working 40 hours, I built up a few hundred dollars in savings, and I was able to leave. And you know, based off having, you know, when I got that other job, I worked there for 3 days, and that's where I planned to work 60 hours or more a week. You know, I was dealing with only Apple products. And then, you know, something weird happened in my life, you know, which I'll get into it at some other time in specifics, but I got into it in other videos. This is how it feels to be me right now. You know, usually I'm in the rest stop at this point, but this is me relaxing, you know. And I was watching Sunday Night Football. Tom Brady's not looking too good, man. His throws aren't as strong and crisp, and his mobility is worse than it usually is. I think one of the younger teams is going to take it in the AFC. I think the Texans and the Ravens both beat the Patriots this year, and I think they have a good shot in the playoffs if they're to meet either of those teams. Maybe the Chiefs. Anyhow, I'm going to do the breakfast. Now, here's what's vital. Here's what's vital for me. What's vital is after the job interview that I drive that car to CarMax, and they've offered me $11,000. And then it's like about 6 to 8 miles to get to a bank. My bank in particular, the Union Bank I went to earlier today, it's about 6 to 8 miles from the CarMax. And they offer Lyft. Okay, they offer Lyft. And I talked to a representative from CarMax yesterday. They said that usually the check clears the same day, and that's what I need to happen. I need for the $11,000 to clear the same day, which they assured me it would. Then I could get another Lyft or Uber to a car dealer, which I went to today. And there's a handful of cars at this particular lot that have older model cars. We're talking about 2007, 2009. Right around 100,000. You know, it's a lesser brand, a little more miles, but they're in the $4,500 range. So I'm going to have, if you do the math, 11,000 minus, say, 4,500. Consider tax and license or whatever. I'm going to have $6,000 to get along out here, okay, for a little while. And that'll give me a place to stay. And then, you know, I brought my stuff to work, you know, my shoes and harness. And I should be able to get back on my feet by theory. So I got to go. It's 10 minutes. All right. Thank you guys.